Hey guys, how are you doing? Today is May 10, Friday. We will take 10 minutes to have a look on the Reddit financial report, right? Better than last time, but still not good. So you see the heading is it's still not the time for me to buy the Reddit stock. I must see the net income have to be positive. This is very important. Have to be positive, right? A lot of people may accept some concept few years before the revenue is increasing and the net income is turning from negative to positive, but not to me. This concept, I must see the net income to be positive. Must be, right? And a good financial status. This is what my minimum requirement, right? So still not the time for me to buy the Reddit stock. So we will take about 10 minutes to go through it. Okay, then our Falcon portfolio been better now, right? About 5%. Now it's 103%, right? Then sorry, not 64 months, about 68 months, right? Increased from 35,000 to 70.9 thousand US dollar. So any of you that want me to analyze on any of the stock, then please leave your comment under the YouTube, or you can directly email to me by Usstockmarketweekly at gmail.com. This is our heading, right? RDTT. RDTT is the ticket, right? Still not the time for me to buy the Reddit stock. Yesterday, actually, this 1 week should be happy to the small investor like us, right? Because the Dow Jones been better, right? Back to about 40,000, 49,387. Yesterday, rised another 331 points. Nasdaq back to 16, right? As we always think, then back to 16,346, right? And this is our Falcon 350,000 portfolio. Not so good for us on this year, right? See that? We only have 6% increment for the past 4 months. I think the main point is because of Apple, right? Because of Apple. So you see that I've done about half of the Apple stock out, right? We learn a lot, right? See that the buying price for us is only 79, right? So we earn a lot, more than double, right? More than double. We dump out at about 183, right? So it's good for us. Then now we have some cash on hand. You can see that, right? We have a lot of cash on hand, 161,000 plus the dividend, right? That means about 165,000 on hand. So we at the bottom this February 2024, and still okay, right? We have 6% increment, right? So we are thinking on some way to boost it, right? But we are not because of we need to boost it. So we need to take any extra weeks. Then we don't think we'll do that, right? We go through some news and then for the Reddit, right? This is very important to the Europe countries. See that a lot of European companies in China. So what's showing in the news is for the EV, right? But that is not limited to the EV. A lot of European companies in China are finding harder and harder to make money in the country as the growth is slow and overcapacity pressures increase, right? It's not just saying about the electrical vehicle. No, it's all kinds of things, right? Like the electrical vehicle and all of the others. They think that there's a lot of chip products keep rushing out from the air, and there's no end. And then, but the sales are not good. That's the key reason. So there are a big subsidies from the China government. So if like that, then it's even harder for them to compete in the China market. So this is very important for the European giant, especially in Germany, in France, right? To still thinking that going to China, you can 100% make the money. No, this is not, right? Not only the policy, it's the growth keep slower and slower. And then don't know why the people are not spending as before, but they are still keep producing. Say the EV car come out, right? For all the other things come out for nothing. Not a lot of people is buying on them. So the price is cheaper. So how can you make the money, right? This is quite alert to the European countries. Oh, then you should explore other markets, right? You should explore them. It's not only for EV, it's all kind of products. And this is another alert for, we know that for SMIC, right? She got the monopoly in China. She get the monopoly. Right? Forget about other chip makers like TSMC, Intel. Forget about them, right? We only talk about the inside China, right? It's 1.4 billion people, and only say SMIC or the another one. I don't know the English name. Is the chip leader, but you can see that SMIC on last Friday, she wanted of the because of a competition, the net income plummeted 68.9% from a year earlier to 71.79 million RMB. 71.79 million, right? So it's hard to believe. And the gross margin is just 13.7. That means it's a loss. All of us know that the gross margin of the chip should not be less than 40%, right? So it's shocking to me, right? Gross margin 13.7 and the net income only 71.79 million, say US dollar, right? No matter US dollar or RMB, doesn't matter, right? So the only one thing is that the subsidy is gone. Subsidized from the China government is gone. So it's like that. Impossible for all of the chip maker all around the world that the gross margin should not be lower than 40%, right? So subsidized, right? And then talking about ARM, I still have confidence in ARM, right? But this quarter's revenue is not doing very good, right? You cannot say it's very bad, but not very good, because from the guidance from herself, right? From herself, right? The whole year's revenue should be about 4 billion, right? 4 billion US dollar. That means per each quarter, roughly is about 1 billion US dollar. But this quarter revenue is just 8.928 million US dollar, right? So it's 100 million US dollar less, right? But still making a 47% year-over-year rise. So to me, I still have confidence in ARM, right? I will wait for good price level, right? But not now. I will not buy in at this moment, right? So we talk about Reddit, right? The ticket is RDDT. The stock price doing quite okay. You can see that. It just go for public listed about in this February, right? Not long ago, just few months. The highest point is about less than 50, and now is 50, right? So performance is okay, and the market cap is very small, right? Very small, just 8 billion US dollar. No PE ratio, no dividend yet, right? All of us know that the what they do is just platform, right? Just a platform. It's a kind of old-fashioned, right? Doing a platform. You have a platform, a lot of people go there, and then they talking, and then write down the thing, skip the link, right, and then the post, and then you can search by the Google. That's it, right? So that's it. Quite old-fashioned, because this kind of forum or platform, it goes back to when it first appeared. It goes back to more than 13 years before, 13 or 15 years before, right? Now it's not like that. TikTok, YouTube, right? Another story already, right? But of course, then because it's sometimes it's no need money, so a lot of people still go there to search things, search answers, but not to seeing video, right? If seeing video, they will go to YouTube. For leisure, they will go to TikTok, right? If for pictures, they will go to Facebook, right, or Twitter. So Reddit is somehow old-fashioned forum or platform, right? We can see that the red color means the login, and the gray color means the logout. This is for the global, right? That means for the whole world, including US, right? You can see that the quarterly average daily active user, then we call it DAU, increasing quite all right, right? You can see that. If we spread it into United States, US, or rest of the world, quite obvious the increment of the DAU is better in US than rest of the world. But you see that actually they are nearly the same, right? Keep on increasing. How will Reddit earn the money for the shareholders? Then she divided into 3 stages. Current, that means now, is by advertising. We all know that, right? You will see the advertisement in the Reddit, all right? So that is now the main income of Reddit is for the advertising. Emerging, that means developing, is the data licensing. That means, right, they will have some content just for themselves. Then if you want to use them, then you have to pay the license. That is called emerging. And then the green color, that means the top one is the future. That means a platform, maybe then like the Twitter X, then you need to pay the money, you log in, and then maybe go into a commerce, not only for personal, right? And then some collectible avatars program, contributor programs, right? So they just change the nature, the using nature of the platform, right? To get more money. So now, from Reddit is 1, 2, 3 ways to earn money. And this report launched on 2 days before, just on May 8th. That means 2 days before. And then the period is the first quarter of 2024. If we look at 1 year before, that means 2023, the whole year compared with 2022. Revenue, okay, right? 804 million compared with 3.6, okay, right? And the net income not up to satisfactory, right? See that the net income, although is much improved, but in last year, still there's a loss of 90 million US dollar. Still there's a loss, not earning money. And no need to say, adjusted EBITDA, negative. Cash provided by operating activity, negative. Free cash flow, negative, right? Then we go to the first quarter of this year. About the balance sheet, okay to me, right? See that the current asset, wow, quite all right, 1.9 billion US dollar. And then the total liability, right? Only 177 million US dollar. So it's net cash company. To me is tech. Most probably because of the IPO money, right? And you can see the current asset mainly are cash, security, account receivable. So okay to me. And still for 2024, the first quarter, right? Revenue, I put a double tick. Okay to me. You can see that, right? 2023 first quarter, 163 million US dollar compared to 242 million US dollar. Increased quite a lot, right? But the net income, sorry, that's still negative. You can see that. And the negative, the loss, is quickly more than 1 year before. You can see that 2023, the loss is only 60 million US dollar, right? But for 2024, the net income loss suddenly become 575 million US dollar, about 10 times, right? So what happened, right? You can see that the research and development costs increased more than 3 times. Everything increased. See that? Total cost and expense increased more than 3 times. We don't know, right? Don't ask me, I don't know. And then the advertising revenue, we split into advertising and the others, right? So mainly is for the advertising revenue, right? Advertising revenue, income, okay, right? Increased a lot, nearly the whole, right? And for the income from US and rest of the world, US is the main one, right? And the US income and the rest of the world's income is also 2024 first quarter is better than 2023 first quarter, right? Maybe Reddit is developing something, right? That means developing something, so she has some expenditure, right? But it is probably value trap that last quarter, okay, the net income, the loss is very small. So you buy the stock, and then suddenly, this quarter, it becomes very big, right? The loss of the net income. So it's a value trap, right? So for me, I insist I have to see the net income to be positive. Don't tell me that it's going to be positive, but now still negative. Not for me, right? So not my cup of tea, right? And very honestly speaking, right, the Reddit is very old-fashioned, right? Sometimes when I search something, then it will go to the Reddit, and it's very old-fashioned, right? Type up and then leave the link, something like that, right? It's not like the others. Facebook now you can have the video, and then TikTok or YouTube or short YouTube, right? A lot of them, then you can do it, or more convenient for you to read on the cell phone, on the mobile. But it's a bit difficult for you to read the Reddit, a lot of letters, a lot of words in the mobile phone, right? So Reddit still have a lot to improve. Not easy for her, right? Because if she need to include the video, and then she need to have the others like the Facebook or the TikTok. She need to have spend a lot of money with doing the whole program, the whole app, and then spend a lot to buy the data center space, the software engine, a lot of things that she need to do. All right, and then this will send the stock price to very very low. All right, and then she may need to borrow a lot of money as well. Right. Remember, Reddit is a very old-fashioned platform or forum. It's been more than 15 years already. First time I saw this kind of forum is about 2000, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, something like that, right? And now everything changed already, right? So I don't know, right? But maybe she will change, we don't know. But that is not easy for them, right? So I do not suggest you to buy in this stock at this moment, right? At your wish. Okay, so thanks for watching, and then please like, comment, share if you like our video, and subscribe as well, right? So please press the bell icon next to it so you'll never miss any uploaded video. Okay, then today is Friday. I hope everyone have a very peaceful weekend. See you guys on next Friday. Bye bye.